Hello audience, this is a video on how to properly remove door trim. We're going to start with making sure we have the right tools. I have two different types of pry bars here. I've got a small 9-inch that's very pointy on one end, and then I got a flat bar pry bar. If you don't plan to keep the trim, then you don't have to worry about damaging it. But if you do plan to keep the trim, there is a wider version of this flat bar that gives you more leverage when you're prying so that you don't damage the wall and that you don't damage the trim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up in the corner, and if you were able to see here, they put 2 nails here and 2 nails here, and they probably put a cross nail here to tighten that seam up. So I don't particularly plan to keep this trim, which is why I'm taking it off, because my customer wants a little bit wider trim and that they can paint it. So here we go. Now you can see it's split in the wood. Okay, so now I just gave myself just enough room where I can come in here with the claw side. Okay, now you see the claw side's got this angle on it. That allows you to take this and keep prying and pushing the claw out. Now I'm going to switch to the flat bar. Now that I got it started, I'm going to switch to the flat bar. I'm going to put the flat bar in there as far as I can, and then I'm going to continue to pry this out. So it's going to end up probably popping all the nails, which is okay, because we're going to remove those later. Well, the piece of baseboard wasn't attached, so I'm going to have to take that off. Alright, now there's that cross nail I was talking about. It's more like not a nail, but it's almost equivalent like a razor blade. You'll see when I pull it out. You see it's a flat piece. They put that in there to wedge the two together so that it stays put. Alright, so now we've got that piece of trim off. You see a lot of nails stayed into the thicker backside. A lot of the other nails, and it looks like it was stapled, are still remaining on the door jamb, and so we will go ahead and remove those. The staples, we'll have to end up having some pliers and pull those out. The nails, just use this open end of the pry bar, or you could go back to using this one. That's why it's a wedge shape. What it'll do is when you put it in here, it'll catch the head of that nail, and then you'll pull it right out. And be careful, all the nails on the floor. Make sure you clean that all up when you're done. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button.